Okay. Hey everybody. I hope that you can hear me just fine and everything. Wow, people are already rolling in. Great. Hi Devin, Haley. And Jeannie, right? Is that did I get it right? Hopefully I got that right. I had to think about it for a second. Cool. Yay. All right. Anyway, so before I really get to it, people have been getting kicked off and their live streams deleted within about the first 15-20 minutes. It's already been going around the AUTHORTUBE Facebook page. And I don't know if it's going to happen with us. I also do not know what those people talk about whenever they go in, but I have a feeling that it's about one thing, and that's the thing that's, you know, keeping us home and the kids home and everything else. So I'm going to be really good and hopefully not mention it. We can talk about like our day, our week, how interesting that our week has been. But other than that, I really, if this gets stopped, then that's fine. I'm not going to restart it. Just wanted to let you know that that might be the problem, and we're going to do our best to not have that happen. Hey, Michael's here. Awesome. I like having humans. It's great. Okay, so this is the, let's see, the second Monday. Ember had spring break last week, and now she's here. And she just stuck her tongue out at me. She's doing her best to be quiet. So, are you going to read, or are you just looking at the book? There's a lot of words. I know. So, anyway, if you hear her, that's why. You probably won't ever hear Copper, who's laying on the beanbag chair. Ember will be here until April 10th at the earliest. They're working on figuring out the schoolwork situation. Coffee. I don't drink coffee. My husband does. My husband drinks it like black, like tar. My husband drinks tar for coffee. It smells a lot like coffee. I'm sure it doesn't taste like coffee. So yeah. So how are you guys doing? Yeah, I just, hopefully everybody's okay. Dude, you can talk. Okay, you can wait. You just got up. Wait. Is anybody playing Animal Crossing? I've been playing that ever since it came out. I have a lot of friends who play, so I've been doing that. Goodness, what else? My mom and stepdad were here, and then they left Sunday morning. It was very nice having him here. So yeah, probably see him again in a few months. Ooh. Right? Jeannie's doing the final proofread on a newsletter magnet and then going to format it. We'll have to look into Animal Crossing. Everyone seems to see, if you like mindless playing of stuff, Animal Crossing really has no big goal. It's pretty much easy going, not really even time management game. It's just, yeah. Haley, finding balance, really, I had no idea how much the Petri dish's birthday was weighing on me. Yeah. I feel really bad for all of the kids who have birthdays. Even some of the adults are taking it pretty hard. No, you don't need to see that. You leave that there. Leave it there. Don't touch it. Thank you. Yeah, I never realized how much the especially older kids, like Ember's okay with her birthday's in August. But even like it's hitting a lot of adults hard too, which means, you know, even though like the people on here are mostly introverted, it definitely shows that, you know, we do like having people around a little bit. But I feel bad for your monster. I mean, even with like Easter stuff, I went out grocery shopping and got some stuff for her. So yeah, but we really don't participate with a big group of people. I've only heard about Animal Crossing. Yeah, it I mean, it's been around since Game Boy 3DS. So why is my phone going off the hinges? Holy cow. Oh, because it's telling me that I'm live. Okay. Yeah, Jeannie, that's the worst part is with me at least, I'm fine. Like the kids in kindergarten, that's not a big deal. But yeah, teenagers thrive on socializing, whether it's just sitting in a corner and staring evilly at people, or it's like being in sports. Hey you, if you're gonna go and read, can you read in the kitchen, please?
You mean in the dining room?
In the dining room, yeah. While she reads very good, she reads not loud, but she reads out loud still, and that's slightly distracting. But yes, it definitely robs kids of the whole everything. And yeah, you were right, of graduation, of just being together. While it's not cool to be with your parents, but even you need to socialize with people the same age group as you. Okay, because it doesn't mean you talk louder. You can probably hear her. Okay. We had a big invite classmates kind of party plan. It was pretty, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad that, you know, even I'm trying to explain it to Ember is that people are getting sick, so we have to stay home. And she doesn't ask any more questions. But yeah, I can understand if they're a little bit older and wondering, you know, why. And it's hard to find the right answer for it. Working on sci-fi romance short story into a longer story. Awesome. You know, as obnoxious as I think she is, yes, she's absolutely adorable. I love the fact that she's still willing to learn, and she's a great reader, and I'm going to go absolutely bonkers by the time that summer vacation hits. Oh my god. A lot going around with anxiety and uncertainty. Yeah. I mean, for the people who got laid off, you know, there's unemployment. But yeah, it's such a big mess for the people for like parents who have kids. They have to stay home, especially kids like her. I'm glad that I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't have to deal with half of this mess. But it's a big mess, and how, you know, the money that is supposedly going to be given out at some point, I think it's next month and then one after that, that's not going to cut it for a lot of people. So I'm interested to see how this is going to work out. I'm glad that we don't have a problem with any of that, and I feel horrible for the people that do. Most of the people where we live here, they don't even have AC. They don't have, I mean, a lot of people don't have internet, so I can't say they don't have internet. Oh my gosh, because it's a first world problem. But they don't have, like, this is a poor place. And that's not to say that we are, because of the profession that my husband has. So we're really thankful. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The idea going around the net that people should, I have, where is it? So I have been writing since I could write. I think that it helps a lot. I got this thing. And it helps a lot. I don't write in it every day. It's normally me just like random bullshit stuff. But yeah, it helps. If you're too, I don't know, embarrassed isn't the right word, but if you don't want to talk to somebody about it because you feel like you might be a broken record or something, it's a whole lot. It's, what is it? It's a coping mechanism to figure stuff out yourself, I think. So, yeah, it's helped me a lot. I mean, I've written a lot the last few months anyway, but yeah, it's also interesting to go back. I stayed up till 2 because I'm a night owl and now I'm forced to be a morning human again. There will be a nap later. But anyway, definitely keeping a journal forces you to figure stuff out on your own, and you can also look back and see what happened at that moment in time. I've been doing bullet journaling for about 2 years, I think. And I have been, I mean, and it's everything, and I need to put up stuff again. I think that I'll probably be doing what's it called, videos where I have the bullet journal stuff up, but it's up there. Stay at home mom, I was literally thinking about yeah, that's the thing too, is that I had told my husband that whenever we move here, I won't be working because the only thing here is Walmart, and no, not that it's not good, but what I would like to do, only, they start at 3 in the morning, and it just won't work. So, because if he has to be on call, then I have to leave, and it's just easier if I don't work. It's not because I'm being lazy, it's just, we all get it. So maybe whenever my daughter gets older and she's able to stay at home from school, if we were where we used to live, we wouldn't have this problem. There's daycares that are all over the place there, but there aren't here. In fact, I think one of the daycares has a realty sign. Realtor. Yeah, has a sign up in their lawn that they're being sold. So yeah. Anyway, let's do a sprint. Let me get this all situated. Yeah, sorry, that was a whole 15 minutes worth of just talking. I know that well, you might actually have people to talk to. It's always nice to do other people. I know that whenever I went to the store yesterday, anybody that I really interacted with, short of excuse me and get out of the way, what? Why are you sticking your tongue out at me? Okay, hold on. I'll be with you in 1 second, okay? Okay. But yeah, anybody that I interacted with, short of, get out of the way because you're in the middle of the road, I actually asked how they were doing. I tried to make it a point to smile and be in a good mood, which is, hi. I know. Okay, so we're going to do 15 minutes because the monster decides that she isn't going to talk while she's right here. Literally within a hand's distance. So, I assume that you're hungry.
This way.
I know I did. Okay, so I'm gonna get her something to eat because, you know, she's just gonna be hungry in another half hour anyway. So 15 minutes, time to wake up, open up the documents, maybe type a little bit or write or whatever, and we'll be back. Hopefully, if they don't shut us off, we'll see how it goes. If they do, I'm not gonna restart it, because they'll probably just do it again, and I don't want to deal with it. So 15 minutes, 3, 2, 1, go.
Mhm.
Okay, that one is done. Let's get back to this. It still says that we're live after a half hour, so how did everybody do? Get a little bit closer. Kid is eating breakfast. She's eating cereal. I really wish that, you know, I get it, but I wish that she would eat like the usual school breakfast, which is an egg, applesauce, and yogurt, just because she stays full longer. Right now she's eating cereal. It is what it is. Oh, my friend from Michigan just sent a picture of it snowing. Blah. Anyway, how did everybody do? I was playing Animal Crossing, just getting all of the morning stuff done, and then I need to figure out what to do for this week. I kind of hashed out a little bit of a plan as to how this is going to work. Obviously, Monday's a little bit different just because of the live stream, so that takes 2 hours out. But it's basically, Ember had spring break last week, so if she wanted to sit and watch TV or play on her tablet, she could, but now spring break is over and I need to figure out what to do with her until the school figures out what to do, which is really bad. I don't know if they're going to be doing like learning packets or what they're going to be doing. I feel bad for the kids who are already a little bit behind. Yeah. Did good. Have some big parts to review in the next sprint. Good. As much as I would love to like work on a story and stuff, and I guess that I could do like a handwritten outline, that seems to be a little bit better for me. It is really hard to watch the clock and stay focused on writing. I just don't do it very well. It works a lot better whenever somebody else is doing it. However, I don't really go into a lot of other people's sprints, and that's just because, not because I don't want to, but with the way that I sleep, sometimes this is really hard for me to be awake at this hour. I will usually drop her off at school and then come back home and sleep. So now I have to be awake. Yeah. Got the kids set up with schoolwork, started doing my I am a person routine. Now, oh no. Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah. So my mom basically put the fear of God into me with gallon milk jugs, and I still to this day, whenever I open up a new thing of milk, I like put both hands on the gallon jug to try to pour it. So yeah, I totally get that, and Ember won't be pouring any milk like that for quite some time. I even remember as you know, probably a little bit older than she is, like setting the bowl on the ground to pour the milk. So hopefully you get that cleaned up. And hey, at least it's not like the middle of summer, so it won't be like gross and everything. I don't know. Okay. So I think we're gonna do another one. Since nobody else is talking on here. I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done. I have thoughts, you know, I'd like to get stuff accomplished, but I really would just like to sleep. Yeah. Alright, so anyway. Luckily, it was only a glass of milk. Well, hopefully it wasn't literally a glass and you have to pick up glass too, because that's pain. Anyway, we'll start another sprint. Get this set up, move this over here. The dog's trying to get comfy. Anyway, we'll do another 15 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, and we are done with that one. It's going by kind of quickly.
Why did you got my blanket there?
I don't have your blanket.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's been there for quite some time. Okay.
That's my colorful one.
Anyway, how did everybody do? Good morning. Are you Chloe or Chloe? I have a friend who has the exact same spelling, and she goes by Chloe, which, but yeah. So, anyway, good morning to you. How did everybody do? I'm still playing Animal Crossing. That's just kind of how the morning's going to go. And then I have a feeling that we are going to, after this is over, in about an hour, we're going to go watch a movie or two.
Show.
Whatever. Because Devin, while I completely agree with you for sleep sprints, as I did last week, if I got woke up every 15 minutes, I would strangle somebody. So yeah. Chloe. Alright, cool. That's fine. Awesome. Working out a knot in editing.
Oh.
Finished doing the look for the day. Got incredibly frustrated. Yeah, it happens. And the horrible part about this is that it's like what your first day. If it knowing from my own experience, if they aren't paying attention, or if you know that they're being goofy, like you know that they don't want to do it, you will get frustrated. It's just they don't have the same attention span that we do.
What's this?
Dude, I'm trying to do something. Okay. So, they also don't realize that, you know, they need to wait to talk to you. It has to be, oh my God, right now. Anyway, yeah. Just, man, it's only the beginning. It's only going to get worse from here. Sorry. Yeah, that's your best bet, maybe to try a different way, get them to maybe write them out, or just do like 2 at a time and focus again on the harder ones. Michael got 216. Wrote some words, can't say how many. That's fine. At least you were productive.
This is mine. To look at that.
The thing is, he wants to. He gets so flustered when I'm trying to help him, and he wants to look at me instead of the... Put the words right up here. Hey, at least he wants to do it, though. That's nice. I know that there are a lot of kids out there who just don't care, and they will do whatever it takes to frustrate you in order to get you to stop. It's kind of like whenever you ask your significant other to do dishes, and you realize that you have to go back and clean the dishes because their wasn't clean. Okay, and you guys are talking about Discord. That's cool. Anyway, she's reading a Frozen 2 book. We will probably be watching that whenever we get off of here. Animation is great. The songs are lovely. Just not 5 days in a row for all day. Maybe I can get her to do Back to the Future again. She really likes Back to the Future. We'll see how it goes. Goodness, the dishes and sweeping and everything else, yeah. Gave him math right now. He's on top of that. Awesome. Good. I'm glad that you're working on it. Just remember, it's not an all-day thing. I shouldn't be I'm not telling you what to do. Sorry.
Are you almost done, Mom?
No. You have an hour.
Let me.
On the plus side, though, you've lasted an hour. So you have 1 hour left. Oh, I could tickle you right now. You would be so, yeah. So we have this beanbag chair. It's very beanbaggy. And she's right in the middle of it, but she's upside down. So, and I wonder how she's going to get up. Anyway, my adult male roommate has been on a rant for 2 days about how disappointed he was with Frozen 2. He only watched it once.
Oh, look at this.
I know. I mean, I remember whenever they had come out, whenever Disney came out with the new Elsa and Anna costumes, and I wasn't all that happy with it. I don't like the fact that they make, I mean, it's Disney, and I like Disney, but I really don't like how they make everything a happy ending, or how they try to tie everything in just so that they can get, you know, another sequel. So yeah, I think I haven't really sat down to watch it, to be honest with you. I like the whole idea behind the water thing, because I think that's true. Obviously, water's been around for a while, so I like that story. But other than that, I haven't really watched it. Will I ever sit down and actually watch it? I don't know. That way, you're not allowed to be on here. Go on.
Well, fine.
And he jumps straight into washing. So mine will wash dishes, but won't rub, like, do the countertops or anything. And I'm not asking for like a scrub or whatever, but just to wipe down the countertops. Hey, at least he's doing dishes. And he loved the first Frozen. Dude. I don't know. Yes, I agree. The first Frozen was awesome. Anyway. Moana was fantastic. I have mixed feelings about The Rock because I've known him from wrestling. And I don't like how he went from wrestling to movies to wrestling to movies to wrestling to movies. And he couldn't make up his mind there for a minute. That really was a big turnoff. I also didn't like how he was in practically every movie. I'm glad that he has range with comedy and being serious at times, but I'm not a big fan of it. And now John Cena's getting into it, and I really just... So yeah, while I absolutely love Moana, I love the story that it told. I love the songs. It was great. I'm not a big fan of The Rock. Okay, in order for me to stop yawning, we're going to do another sprint. Can you guys hear me whenever I mumble? Because I know that I'm, like right now, I'm kind of talking a little, I'm kind of talking a little bit louder, but I also realize that I mumble, I talk a little bit softer, so hopefully you guys can still hear me rather than just, you know, hearing me mumble. Anyway.
This is perfect.
First Frozen was okay. I haven't seen the second one yet, but apparently it's so good.
It's like I'm a bird.
Okay, don't be behind there. Either get on the beanbag or don't. Or I will get you off of there. Which one do you want? Get on the beanbag or do not be behind it. Because last time she was behind it, she hurt herself. There's a reason. Anyway. See, the only thing that I have seen him in was the Marine. And now that he has a kid, I understand him not wanting to do wrestling so much. But yeah, I haven't really seen him in any not WWE bought movies. Okay, anyway, sprint so that I can beat the child. Because, you know, they need that regularly. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Ask the kid to be quiet. Anyway, that's it for that one. Okay, but Haley, at least it's nice that he knows, but oh god. See, and that's the thing, is that I'm not used to, like, at this point in the day, I'm used to very much quiet. To not having somebody around me talk, hey, don't shush me. To having somebody not around me until about 3. So, just so much talking. So much talk. Why did they talk so much? I'm glad she talks. Holy cow. So, yeah. How did everybody do? I'm doing the same thing I did last time, because it's just how that goes. Whenever I get off of here in about 45 minutes ish, I'll put the switch on the charger, and I'll probably snooze for a little bit while she decides if she's gonna watch a movie or a show or whatever. That was too quick. Yeah, I find that whenever I'm actually doing something, instead of just sitting here and waiting for like the timer to go down, it goes by really quick. Especially 15 minutes, but I also think sometimes the 20 minutes is too long. And I know that there are people out there who will do like different lengths of time in the 2 hours, and I just don't have the want to do that. So 15 minutes works. It seems to be about the extent of Yep. Seems to be about the extent of my attention span, especially whenever I'm doing my own sprinting. It's about 15-20 minutes before I really just decide that it's not going to happen anymore after that. A bit of writing, mostly breakfast. Hey, breakfast is awesome. This is what I decided to have for breakfast. The problem is that it like makes your mouth not really dry, but just like, and it's not the thing that you get with milk. It's more the I don't know. Dry is the only thing that I can say, but my mouth isn't dry. It's just chalky, maybe, but it doesn't have the chalky texture. It's really hard to explain. Either way, it does the thing, and I keep forgetting that because I like chai. Yeah. Went through and archived emails from one of my accounts because I noticed I haven't done it since January 2018. Dude, that's like forever ago. Every like once a month I really go through and purge mine, especially where all of the ads come up. It's just so much. And I don't really care about sales because it takes me an hour and a half to get into Civilization to actually do the thing, because I actually like looking at clothes and stuff rather than trying to buy them online, especially for her. So yeah. Working on thumbnail from my AuthorTube newbie tag. Now that I filmed it literally 20 days ago. It happens. Okay, so here's the funny thing. I do like planner stuff, and it's actually, there's some in here from last year, maybe the beginning of this year, and then I stopped. And I actually I recorded a whole bunch of them. Like I would do one for every week, and it didn't happen. Like I would record it, I may have edited it, but it didn't go up. And by the time that I thought about it, it was already 2 weeks after. And so, yeah. Hey, you're doing good. Keep up the good work. I know that sounds really sarcastic, but I mean it. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Yeah, there's gonna be a nap. It's gonna be great. So we will do another sprint. Let me know if you want to do one or two more. It's up to you guys. I think I didn't ask. I'll have to ask if Dana will be on after this. Ember, dude. So yeah, I'll have to see if Dana will be on after this. And then I will let you guys know if she sends me a message back within, the half hour. Yeah, agreed. Don't forget to save your work. Because I know that even Scrivener has some saving issues. It doesn't auto-save all the time. I know that from last November. Actually, delete notifications and updates on this folder. Wow. Yeah. Delete it. All of it. Alright, anyway. Let's go back to this. Back to that. Okay. Another 15 minutes. If you guys want to do another one after this, let me know. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Ember?
I am.
Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. I will not be doing 8 more sprints today. Maybe next Monday? But not today. No. No.
Next Monday.
Mm-hmm. How did everybody do? Still not doing a whole lot over here. So yeah. Would you guys like to do another sprint? It'll only be Ember. Go somewhere else and play with it. Anyway, it's gonna be one of those days. It's one of those things where I don't like a lot of extra sound, and it's just because I'm used to it. So whenever I ask her to be quiet and she's not. So yeah. Hold on a second. Okay. I ask her to go somewhere and play, and she goes right, like, maybe 2 feet away. Oh my goodness. Aha. Okay, so Dana had sent me a message back, and she will be sprinting, and that'll be in about 45 minutes, I think. So, yay. All right. I have 2 more paragraphs to read in this chapter. Awesome. I'm glad that you're getting stuff done. I still have to edit mine. I think I'm saving it for April to finish editing the rest of it. Finish the thumbnail and more math. More math is always good. And thumbnail is good too. So now she's jumping off of her bed. That was a hair drying sprint and such. I understand. I don't actually like use a hair dryer to dry my hair, but I get it. Oh my gosh. And Copper has his jelly, we call it the jelly bean, but it's a beanbag chair, but it's shaped like a jelly bean. So he has his jelly bean back. So I guess that we'll do one more sprint and then we'll be done. Sounds good to me. So we will make it quick. Let me get back over here. And then I'll have just a couple more minutes to say our goodbyes, I suppose. Okay, last sprint, and then we'll be done. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, that was the end of that. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, hopefully everybody did well and they were productive-ish. Ember said she was cleaning a room, but it doesn't sound like it. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. Apparently we are going to go and watch Frozen 2, which is cool because that means that we're going to snuggle on the couch. And by snuggle, I mean that she's probably going to, like, be next to me and I'm going to take a nap. Shush. Ember.
So I have to have the books back to normal where it was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to have them falling. I'm not going to have them on the floor and nothing.
Okay. It's going to be a really long 3 weeks. And it's mostly because I'm not used to noise around this time. She's adorable, don't get me wrong. But it's just because I'm not used to noise around this time. Whew. Glad you're getting a lot done. Oh, because I don't think I'm going to ever. Oh my God. Or at least nothing of, like, major consequence. I do have some stuff that I need to get done. But that'll be whenever my husband gets home so that, you know, he can keep her at bay. Wishful thinking. So anyway, I hope you guys had a fun 2 hours. I will be back on the 30th. Hopefully this whole thing with YouTube cutting off some people won't happen next weekend or next week. We did really well. So yeah. Planning and changing of goals. Need to click on the thing. Awesome. I need to actually write down what I need to do this week. Got 5 things crossed off. Awesome. Yeah. After lunchtime, it is her nap time, which means that it is my work. Like I said, hopefully you guys have fun. I will see you again on the 30th. Dana will be in her channel in a half hour. It's down there. Yes, I did mention that before, that they were cutting people off within 20 minutes, and I think it has something to do with the reason why we're all at home if we normally go to work. Actually mentioning what's going on. They don't want false information to be passed on, which I have my own thoughts on that. It would take a lot longer than 2 hours. Okay. I'm going to get off of here. Dana will be on her stream in a half hour. Her link is down there. If you also want to see what's going on for this month and probably into April, because nothing a whole lot has changed, the stream schedule is down there too. I nap. So I will talk to you guys on Monday. End it. Really end it.